one time I had a friend that told me that she had a boyfriend and she did a fake profile on IG just to keep tabs on her boyfriend, which I thought was like, damn, that's sneaky shit right there. So I was like, I don't know, man. I just think like women could be more sneakier because they can hide things, you know. But I mean, men don't fall too behind. But I just think women have a way of doing things more like smarter.
It's true. I believe women can be sneaky in 101 different ways. Let's be real. 80% of women are more sneakier than males. They're like highly trained agents that has answers to any questions you ask. I'm not hating. I just hate for the finger always pointed at us, the men. We suck at being sneaky so much that we say to ourselves, why even do it? But the women, it's in their blood. And they think they are so slick. So we're going to break it down and hear from the men and the women's side. I'm your host, Dimetrus Jackson, and welcome to another episode of Open Mic.
DJ Pain 1.
Last name ever, first name greatest. Boy, ain't nothing to play with. Killing all these rappers, you would swear I had a hit list. Boy, ain't nothing to play with.
I think that you're going places with the things that you do. So, again, tell me, what do you see? What's up? This is Dimetrus Jackson, and you are listening to the Black and White Lounge Open Mic Podcast. I got a special guest here today. He happened to be in the area. This is Curtis Sanchez, and he's going to help me out today. What's up, Curtis?
What's up, man? Thanks for having me.
Hey, no problem, man. You know, we got to stick together, bro, because we're Niner fans, you know?
Definitely.
So if you see me looking this way, I'm watching the game, Seattle and the Minnesota Vikings, and I need the Vikings to actually win this game because we had a heartfelt loss yesterday with the Niners. So hopefully, come on, Vikings.
Yeah, that was a tough one.
Very tough, man. So anyways, we're gonna have a really good ass show today because we're gonna talk about the men and the women, and our topic today is gonna be who is the most sneakiest, men versus women. So I got a lot of shit on my mind because I think the women are entirely sneaky. And excuse my dog, man. He's going through some things right now. He's going through I don't treat him that well, you know, because he needs to get a job. So excuse him if you hear him in the background. But anyways, yeah. So women just plain outright sneaky, you know. I mean, what do you think, Kurt?
I think they are, but if I had to pick, I would say men are more sneaky more often. They seem to always be getting themselves in a little trouble from trying to get away with something, scheming something.
Okay, Kurt trying to be polite and shit, you know. You gotta stick with the fellas, bruh.
Yeah, I know, but when women get to that point, when they do it though, they do it worse than us. They get us harder. That's definitely for sure.
Yeah, I just think, you know, that's just my opinion. I think, like I said, 80% of women are sneaky. You know, they look at that 20% that are just like, you know, gung-ho, but 80% women are sneaky. And they like to put the blame on the fellas. They like to finger point the fellas and try to use themselves as a scapegoat. You know, I mean, I don't know how many times that I know that women do shit on the sly, very discreet, you know, but then when we do some shit, all of a sudden they became Magnum P.I., Charlie Angels, and they just pop, they know shit, you know. So, I mean, I used to be sneaky back in my days, you know, back in my younger days. What about you?
Yeah, I was a lot worse then. I figured it out when they were going to catch you anyway, so you might as well not be sneaky, and so I kind of don't now. But back in the day, I was as sneaky as they come. Generally.
Yeah. Like, name something that you was sneaking. What was you doing back in the days?
My thing was just probably what a lot of the guys do. Like you said, I'm not being on the guy's side, but at that age, a lot of guys, they try to have a couple girlfriends or talk to a couple, and that was what would always get me. And you get crazy sneaky when you're doing that. You come up with the craziest ideas and stories, and it's crazy. So,
I mean, for the guys, you say, so you're trying to say that they sneaky because you was sneaky, so you was out trying to get the ladies, so you think men's are sneaky because they want some ass or something?
Pretty much. I think in the younger days, in the late teens, early 20s, that's all we're thinking about, just kind of the way we're made. And so yeah, there not many guys are at that age are being faithful and loyal to just one, or they try to be a little player or whatever.
I got you, man. I got you. So all right. So I mean, what do you think about the women then? How you think they're sneaky? Because they got. I mean, you got it. You can't be that blind to see that they are sneaky and conniving.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was more about 50%, but I don't know. Maybe they're fooling me and I don't know it. But I think when they are, it's the same thing. It's like another dude. They'll be talking to a guy, or they'll have usually it's with, they think they're just being friends at first, but they're still sneaky about it, and at the end of the day they're still ending up talking to someone else, just the way they are.
Okay, so what we're going to do? Let's just do this shit, man. Let's just do this. Let's see. Let's go. Let's take it to the phones. Okay, so we're going to do our VIP phone call list here, and what that is I have a VIP list of special friends that follow me, and I like to hear their input, and see what they have to say about it, and then I'm gonna chime in. If I'm not feeling it, I'm not feeling it. If I think they're just here just to be on here and just be naive about the topic, then I'm gonna say something, because I'm gonna keep it real. I don't play around with this shit. This guy right here might be all just about but you know what? Women are sneaky. So I don't care what you say about that, Kurt. All right. You want to stick up for the women and shit. Gotta go home and shit. Yeah. And you don't want her to hear this. I don't
want someone to hear it. The wrong person hears it, man. That might cost me. I'm being sneaky right now. See.
All right. So let's go ahead and go to the phones and see what we can do about this situation, and see if we can get an opinion for somebody. What's up? How you doing there, Martha?
Hey, what's up? How are you?
Good. So I just got a question for you. I got my boy Curtis here over in the studio with me, and we have a topic that I need to get your input on. The topic is about who is the most sneakiest, men versus women. And I want to hear yours as a woman, to hear your point of view.
Okay. I think women are a lot sneakier.
I knew it.
It's 2-1.
2-1. Why do you say that?
Okay, men are sneaky, but I think that they lack a little bit, that a woman is going to find out what they're being sneaky about. Or maybe us women can be sneaky, but men don't pay attention to the little stuff that us women do. So maybe it's 50-50, where females and males can be the same, like sneakiness.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to say females are a lot more sneaky.
No, I feel you now. I'm over here arguing with this man next to me, and I was telling him, I said, man, 80% of women are sneaky only because they know how to. They know how to point the fingers and point the blame away from them. Yeah. And so again, I just think that the women is just they're like, I don't know, they're like,
I think that us women are just, we pay attention to the small details when it comes to being sneaky. Like, for instance, you're gonna go shopping and you spend on a little bit extra more money, and you don't want your partner to find out, or what you bought, you're going to be sneaky. One way or another, you're going to find a way to be sneaky about that. So I think that us females are a lot more I want to say it's just paying attention.
Smarter
to
about
details.
it. That's what she's gonna say. Trying to say, but it's true. You guys are smarter. You think more. We figure you guys aren't gonna figure it out. We're stupid about it. And we just drop the receipt. The receipt with the extra charges. We would just drop it on the ground. You guys get a separate receipt and throw it away. So you're right.
See, and it's like, okay, a man goes shopping and he buys his coworker lunch, or maybe it's just the sneakiness in me that I'm gonna go look at the receipt and be like, oh, so where'd you go eat at? You bought two dinner plates today, So yeah, you're right. I mean, it's the little details. You can lie about it, but I think it's just paying attention to the little details that us women do pay attention to.
Gotcha. So is this a personal experience, or is this something that maybe?
That laugh answered that question.
See, you being sneaky already.
I'm not being sneaky.
I know.
I'm trying to catch somebody being sneaky. So that's where that comes from.
Sometimes you have to be sneaky to catch someone being sneaky, though. Yeah, you do.
Yeah. See, so as women, I think that's why we're a lot more sneakier. So
yeah,
that makes sense. I mean, I catch where you're going at. As for men, like I was telling Kurt, men tend to be sneaky more on. I don't think they're sneaking on what they're buying. I think the number one reason why men are sneaky is if they are trying to cheat.
Yeah, for sure.
Or if they are trying to, juggle quite a few things at one time without their partner or significant other knowing about it. Or they can be sneaky. I mean, you can be sneaky. You can be sneaky at work.
Yeah.
You can just like.
People do it all day. The supervisor walks by and they just act like they're not on their phone, or
exactly
all day. I see it.
They be like,
yeah. In that way, like how men, it goes back to them. You men can try to be sneaky, but eventually you're not paying attention to the small details. So it still goes back to, don't even try to be sneaky because you're gonna get caught.
So so you trying to say, okay, so I'm trying to justify this right now because you already made it known that man, get your shit together, because you can't win. We're going to find out. We're not going to find out right now, but eventually we're going to find out. But then for you guys, it's okay. It's okay.
Well, no, I don't want to say that it's okay for us females to be sneaky, but we have to know how to kind of battle against you men, like we have to know how to play the game. I don't want to call it a game, but
it's almost a defense mechanism.
Yeah. If you're gone for an extra hour when you're saying you're supposed to be here, I don't know. That hasn't happened to me. I mean, it's happened in the past, but this was 20 years ago. But now with my husband, I don't want to be pointing fingers or questioning him like, where are you at? Or what are you doing? Because I haven't seen any of the signs that I even try to be sneaky about trying to go in his car and look through receipts because I'm just looking for stuff that's probably not there. Mm-hmm. But maybe I know where to look. If I find dark hair and I have blonde hair, believe me, I'm going to be questioning,
Oh, damn, you turn right into Charlie Angels right now,
So I am going to be sneaky.
Wow.
But
let me ask you a question, Martha. What is the most sneakiest things, besides a little shopping and stuff, what's the most sneakiest things that have you done? That doesn't have to be recently, but within your lifetime.
Within my lifetime?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. I can't think of that, but I've gone out for drinks and I haven't told my husband.